Alright people, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. On this channel, we talk about how to get a job in a bad economy. I specialize in federal employment because I've been a Fed for the past 10 years. If you get value out of this video, give me a thumbs up. If it's your first time here, hit subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you a thing. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the federal and the TSA promotion structure. Within the federal government, there's different pay scales. The GS is the one that people talk about the most often. I'm going to use the GS as an example. There's other pay scales, but that is a whole different video. When it comes to promoting in the Fed, there's something called a time and grade requirement. What that's saying is, if you want to apply for a job that's at GS 12, you have to have spent at least 52 weeks at the pay grade below. So applying for a GS 12 job, you have to have spent 52 weeks at GS 11. There are exceptions to time and grade. I will talk about the two most common exceptions. 1. Applying as an external applicant. If you are a GS 5 and you want to apply for a job that's a GS 12, well, you can't have it if you don't have 52 weeks at GS 11. However, if the GS 12 job posting is open to the public as a GS 5, you can apply to that job. And if you get hired, guess what? You become a GS 12 and you skip everything in between. 2. Equal experience exemption, or at least that's what I call it. Here's what I'm talking about. If you are a GS 7 and you are applying for a job that's a GS 12, well, you can't have that 12 unless you have 52 weeks at GS 11. However, if you have job experience at the GS 11 level and you gain that job experience from other jobs, okay, you can apply for that GS 12, but on your resume, you have to put all that GS 11 experience on there. So when you apply, you can say, hey, I already have 52 weeks worth of experience at GS 11. Here it is on my resume, and here are the dates I've held this job. Those dates have to equal 52 weeks. Aside from the two exemptions I talked about, there's other exemptions. I won't talk about those because once again, that's a whole different video. Your promotion can be automatic. That is going to depend on the promotion potential of the job that you're holding. Here is an example of exactly what I'm talking about. For this job, you can be hired as either a GS 5 or a GS 7. If you scroll down, it tells you what the promotion potential is. The promotion potential on this job is a GS 9. What this is saying is simply just this. You will be hired as either a 5 or a 7. And then you will be automatically promoted every 52 weeks until you hit GS 9. So, for example, if you're hired as GS 5, after 52 weeks, you automatically become a GS 7. And then once again, after 52 weeks, you automatically become a GS 9. If you want something higher than a GS 9, you will have to find a job posting that offers it, and then you will have to compete. Just because your promotion is automatic, it isn't guaranteed. In order to keep going up in pay grade, you have to have at least a passing annual eval scores. And 2, you cannot be a problem child. When it comes to the TSA, the pay scale is different, but the concept hasn't changed. Even at TSA, the time and grade rule still applies. It applies to the entire government. And those exemptions I told you about earlier, those exemptions still apply. Even if your promotion at TSA is automatic, guess what? It isn't promised to you. You still have to have a passing annual eval score, and once again, you cannot be a problem child. You cannot have disciplinary issues, you can't have attendance issues, or any of that stuff. Because a lot of you are applying to be a TSO, Transportation Security Officer, I will use that job as the example. As a TSO, you are hired at D band. D as in Delta. You have an automatic pay raise to E band. E as in Echo. Provided you are a full-time employee, you will go from D to E after 52 weeks. However, if you are a part-time employee, you will go from D to E after 104 weeks. Because you're part-time, everything doubles. Once again, just because your promotion from D to E is automatic, it is not promised. You still have to have passing annual eval scores, and once again, you cannot be a problem child. Once you spent 52 weeks as a TSO at the D band, you can qualify to become an LTSO, a Lead Transportation Security Officer at the F band, because you have satisfied the 52-week time and grade experience that you have to have. Once you've spent 52 weeks as an LTSO, a Lead Transportation Security Officer, you can promote to G band, Golf band, STSO, Supervisory Transportation Security Officer. By this point, you guys are pretty confused about how TSA is doing its whole pay grade and the promotion and the 52-week time and grade thing. I'll be honest with you, the only agency where things are this confusing is the TSA. Just the TSA. All the other agencies, it's very simple to understand. Okay, people, if you found that video helpful, tell me in the comments. If you found something confusing, I'm pretty sure you did, tell me in the comments and I will explain. If you got value from the video, give me a thumbs up. If it's your first time here and you got value from the video, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you a penny. I have other videos coming up. Until then, peace out.